Today we are going to learn how to create a schedulable batch class. So let's quickly begin. The first step that we need to do for this is create a normal batch class like we do for any other batch class. But the special thing here, or the different thing here that we are going to do is we have to implement schedulable along with the database.batching. So that is what I've done. Now, the traditional three methods that we have, start, execute, and finish. We first implement that. So I've implemented a start method wherein I'm just querying some account and returning them so that it goes to the execute. Now in the execute, I'm just printing a simple statement saying that this is the execute method of batch. And in the finish, I'm printing that it's a finish method of batch. Apart from this now, what we'll do is, because I want the schedulable interface to run, I will have to implement the execute method of the schedulable. So I'll write the execute and how we do it for a normal schedulable class, right? I would say schedulable context as a parameter of the method and then implement the method. Now in this method, what I'm doing is I'm simply printing a statement saying that this is the execute of schedulable. The other statement that I'm using here is database.execute batch. So when the control comes in the execute, when the system starts running execute, that's the time when it will run this batch. Sorry, this batch. And here I'm going to write the name of my current batch class. So we have it saved. Now, how will it go to execute? So for that, let's say I am writing a normal method called start. In this method, I am giving a cron variable, and then I'm printing that it is at the start of the schedulable. And then how we usually write the how we usually run the schedulable class, right? Similarly, we would done that. I have just written a system.schedule because that's the way how we can run a schedulable class. And here I'm going to give the name of the current class. This is the job name. So the job that will get created uh, in the backend will be named as schedulable batch. This is the name of my current batch class, like you all know. And this is the cron variable. So that's about it. Now, when I want to run it, I'll do a control E. And like we just call a normal class and a method within it, I've just done the same. So I'm going to say schedulable batch because that's the name of this batch class. And I'm going to say start. Now, why am I writing the method name along with the object name is because this is static. So I don't have to create an instance of the class. So I'm directly writing the class name, not the method name. Now, what will happen here is first, when we run this, it will come here. Then it will try to schedule this. So when it schedules this, and by the way, this cron means that I'm going to run this batch, this schedulable class every day at 8 p.m. So every day at 8 p.m. it will go and like it will go to this schedulable batch. And because of that, like the order would be, so let's say first I did a start. So first it will come here, it will pick the cron variable, and then it is meant to schedule this particular class every day at 8 p.m. So when it schedules this class, it means the first thing where it would go is execute of the schedulable context. It won't go to the execute of the batch directly. First, it will go to the execute of the schedulable context, come here. Within that, we have written now execute batch. And then we have said that execute the current batch. So when I give it along with this statement that execute as a batch, only then it goes to the start of the batch class, from there execute and then finish. So this is the order. So I've already run it and you will see here it went to the start of the schedulable at the first. Now let me look at the jobs. You will notice here that the schedulable batch, because that was the job name that I gave, has got submitted, and now it is scheduled to run at 8 p.m. So that is what will happen. And let me see if I can get a screenshot. I'll try to put that. Now, like I said, it was supposed to start at 8 p.m. and that time this was, this started was blank and the next scheduled run was 8 p.m. So now it shows that it has already started, and let me go to the developer console and show you what exactly happened. So this was the log that I already showed you. This was the first log that got generated. So that, like I showed you, was for start of schedulable. Then the next log that got generated. So this is the order basically. It says the execute of schedulable. Now let's check the next one. It says execute of the batch. Okay, maybe the order has got reversed here, but yeah, for batch you all know, right? It start and then execute and then it will be finished. I think for start it doesn't display the debug log, but yeah, this is the finish of the batch. So yeah.